Good evening. Welcome. Welcome to all you Hancher partners. I'm so glad we're all here together. I would encourage you to maybe go get a glass of wine or make your favorite cocktail or whatever, because I just have a few things I want to share with you tonight, and I want you to be comfortable. So first of all, happy Valentine's Day. That's a special day for sure. It's a day that you share love with your friends, with your family, with people that you really care about. I'm sorry I don't have chocolates. I don't have flowers, but from the heart, I just want to say happy Valentine's Day, and thank you very very much for everything that you do for Hancher. So we're here next to the wall that Kim and I call our memory wall, our Hancher wall. And I want to share just a few little memories with you, just some of these great pictures. There's Renee Fleming, Carol Channing, Gregory Peck, An Evening with Gregory Peck. Oh gosh, there's Aretha Franklin and Art Garfunkel. And Alex Coe. I don't know if you all remember him, but we saw him play Billy Elliot when many of us were on a trip together. And oh my gosh, there's Tony Bennett. Such great Hancher memories. And these memories they're really priceless. They mean so much. I always love to hear people share their Hancher stories. And what's so interesting to me is these stories are really many of them from a long time ago. And yet the way they share these stories, it's like they just happened last week. And that's priceless to me. That is really so important for us to change lives and to create opportunities for memories to be formed. And so this Partners program, it started a long time ago, and it has become very successful. And I'll always remember when we first started to figure out what to call this program. And it's naturally called the Hancher Partners Program, but it took us a while to figure that out. And that makes so much sense because it is a partnership. We couldn't do the work that we do without all of you. And that's what partnerships are about. I just feel like together we have made a difference in so many lives. We've created these memories, these priceless memories together. And I think about our partner gatherings, our parties. I'll never forget the year that Tim created all those beautiful Valentines. I think we listened to the Ying String Quartet then in the Stanley Cafe. Oh, and Dick and Mary Jo, God bless them. And then a recent Hancher Partners gathering was in the Stanley Cafe again, and this was with Wynton Marsalis. I'll never forget his grand entrance. When he came into that cafe, he had driven with his colleagues all the way from Minneapolis because he doesn't fly, so he just got in that morning and he made his way through the cafe. I remember him stopping and talking to Ellie Denson and to several other people. But he finally made his way to the podium, and he played for us, and then he talked so eloquently and so beautifully about Hancher. And then he needed a mute, and he forgot his mute, so somebody gave him a wine glass, and he used that as the mute. But everybody in that cafe was taken. Everybody was just so mesmerized and so appreciative, and they realized what Wynton really feels for Hancher and what this relationship between Hancher and Wynton Marsalis and Jazz at Lincoln Center has developed into. So a lot has happened over the last 2 years. COVID, of course, has had a huge impact and continues. But we have, I feel, together, this partnership, we have really worked through it. We went from live performance to virtual performances, back again to live performances. And there's still uncertainty out there. we really will continue together to do the best job that we can to deliver the quality performances, the educational programs, everything that Hancher is so well known for. And then, of course, the second pandemic that we were hit with was delivered to us when we were down and out about the first pandemic. The news was delivered that Hancher was going to be taken off the funding that the University of Iowa and Hancher had this partnership for almost 50 years. Over a 3-year period of time, it would be eliminated. And next season, our 50th anniversary, that will be the end of the funding. So that partnership over the years has given Hancher the opportunity to develop into one of the leading university presenters in the country. I'll always remember the NEA years ago, the National Endowment for the Arts, talking about Hancher as that little mecca in the Midwest. And then I think about these artists, and I think about over the years how we have developed relationships with some of the finest artists. I mean, Yo-Yo Ma, he knows Hancher, he cares about Hancher. And this relationship, this financial support has given us the opportunity to really reach out across campus as the largest classroom on campus, working with students, working with faculty, student success, recruiting and retaining some of the best faculty, some of the best doctors over at the hospital. So that pandemic, that second pandemic is here with us. We are going to and continue. We have been trying to envision this new Hancher without our funding from the university. And I really want the best for Hancher. I love this place, just like all of you. Hancher is a very special place. And so I want to figure out the best opportunity as we go forward to really find a way to continue to be one of the leading university presenters and be on our own from a financial standpoint, with the support, of course, from all of our partners. That's becoming more and more important all the time. And so I've had a lot of discussions with Kim. I've had a lot of discussions with our daughters and our son-in-laws, my brothers, my good friend Judy Hertig, and others. And I really feel that the best decision is for fresh eyes to take a look at what is needed in order for Hancher to continue to be a leading presenter, and along with facing this new budget situation. So I want to step aside. I want fresh eyes to be able to open doors, open windows, find ways for Hancher to reinvent itself. So it won't be an easy challenge for anybody, but I know that somebody can make all of this happen. So I guess that means retirement for me. That sounds so foreign, and that sounds like it's something that I really haven't thought too much about yet, except for the last several weeks and really last several months. So, but I have another message to deliver. You're not going to be getting rid of me too soon. It's going to be just a little while yet. And the second message, and why I'm sharing this retirement news so early, is that put together a New York trip, which is going to be a farewell trip. And I want it to be a fun farewell trip. So I really encourage you to take a serious look at this. This trip will be June 9th to the 13th. We are working with Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited. Music Man, which tickets are hard to get, is going to be a part of the trip. and we're working on a couple other Broadway shows. Of course, some surprises along the way. You will be receiving an email on February 15th, and that will be the launch date when you can sign up for the trip, and space is very limited. So I would encourage you, and I really, there again, I would love to have you join us. These trips are special, and I look for this one to be really one of the best. So in closing, I just want to say that this wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was really, really going to be a tough thing to share. We have had an incredible ride. The journey has been amazing. In the next few months, I hope that we can reminisce a lot about what's happened, but I also want to look forward, and I want us to be honest and discuss how things could have been better, and how, as we go forward, things can be better. But I just want to say it's been a great ride because of all of you. I love you all very much, and I can't thank you enough. Thanks.